Welcome to the Town Board meeting of July 21st, 2022. I'm going to ask everyone to please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and for a moment of silence for reflection. Okay, thank you. Okay, my first item here with public comment on agenda items. Does anyone here have any comments on the agenda items? Okay, thank you. We're moving on to administrative business, acceptance of the minutes. Can I have a motion, a second, to accept the receipt of the minutes of the meeting held on July 7th, 2022?
I'll make a motion.
Tim Finnegan.
Second.
Second by Tyler. Any discussion? Okay, all in favor? Aye. Motion passed. Okay, approval of the abstract. Desiree, please read abstract 14.
I can. I just want to note abstract is slightly different than what was posted because we added a voucher late this afternoon that was related to the main line, which I believe is the pool, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So this is abstract 14. It contains vouchers 221183 through 221274 and totals $500,981.42.
Can I have a motion and a second to approve the abstract as read?
Make a motion.
Second.
Tyler, and seconded by Tim. Any discussion? Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion passed. Okay, next is the 2022 budget modifications. Desiree, please read the modifications for this meeting.
Sure. The first is for the tax collector by increasing A1330.430, transportation and travel by $309, decreasing A1330.412, postage by $179, A1330.448, miscellaneous by $50, A1330.454, advertising by $80. The next two are both for the dog park. The first is to reverse a previously approved modification from the last meeting by decreasing A1620.424 dog park by $38,000, A599 appropriate fund balance by $38,000, and then one for this evening, based on the conversation from last meeting, is increasing CM 7989.400 other cultural and recreation by $45,000, CM 599 appropriated fund balance by $28,000, CM 5031 interfund transfers by $17,000, and decreasing A8510.445 beautification lease by $15,000, A1620.424 dog park by $200,000, and increasing A9901.900 interfund transfer by $17,000.
Can you explain that?
Yes, we have modification was for the dog park.
Mm-hmm.
There was some the cost for the dog park with the fencing. There's going to be adjustment to that. Plus, we have worked with the Beautification Committee,
Mm-hmm.
so there's going to be some additional funds from there, and that's why we had to make those based on the price we received from the vendor for the fence.
The fence is $45,000?
45, yeah. Okay.
Why is the...
Because we have additional fencing that we're going to put on it. Yeah.
But the fund balance is increased 28,000? That's what it has here. Interfund is increased?
It's coming from the parks, from the parkland fees. With this, when it's all said and done, we're still going to have over 55,000 in the parkland fees.
Okay.
So, okay. All right, thank you. And also is for the tax collector. She had attended the tax collector and receivers conference held last month. That's why there was a correction to that. All right, so can I have a motion and a second? I'll make the motion. Second?
I'll second.
All right. Any other discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Okay, motion passed. Thank you. Next item, increased mileage reimbursement rate. The IRS has increased the standard mileage reimbursement rate effective July 1st, 2022. I need a motion and a second to reimburse members of town government employees when an official business or duty for the town, the rate of .625 per mile for the use of their car. Rate includes gas and wear and tear of vehicle.
I'll make a motion.
I'll second. Any discussion? Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, motion passed. This is the extra item the town board has agreed to cancel the August 4th and the August 18th town board meeting. We're going to cancel, excuse me, can I have a motion and a second to cancel the August 4th and 18th town board meeting and hold only one meeting in August on August 11th at 5 p.m.?
I'll make a motion.
I'll second.
Okay, any discussion? Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
All right, motion passed. So our August meeting will be August 11th, 5 p.m. Okay, thank you. Now we move on to old business. Change order, the first one is the John P. Burke Pavilion roof. I need a motion and a second to authorize myself to sign change order 1 for the John P. Burke Pavilion roof, which would reduce the contract by $20,210.06, which is to provide for a credit due to unit description and price changes and adjustments to material and inspection prices.
I'll make
All
a
right.
motion.
I'll second.
Any other discussion?
Was that paid already, Tom?
Yes.
Was paid, so we'll get a check
We're
back?
going to get a check back, yes.
Okay.
All right, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay, motion passed, thank you. Next, change orders for the courthouse, shades, and doors. I need a motion and a second to authorize myself to sign the change order for the courthouse, which would increase the contract by $25,299.13 to provide new entrance door and window shades throughout the building. I'll make that motion.
Second.
Okay. Any other discussion? We did complete all of that, the shades for all the windows are covered, and the 2 exterior doors were completed. They had put temporary plexiglass above the 2 front doors, but that was replaced with
With the
glass.
window?
Yes, with the window. So that was done and completed. All right?
We need to vote on that?
You
No.
have a motion and a second.
Just a motion and a second.
Oh, okay.
And all in favor?
Aye.
Aye, okay. The next one is for a courthouse reconciliation. A motion and a second to authorize myself to sign change order 2 for the courthouse, which would increase the contract by $65,090.56 to reconcile units in original proposal and close out the contract. Any other discussion?
What is that?
Well, before we have a discussion, have a motion and a second.
I'll make a motion.
Okay,
Second.
second.
What, would you repeat that again? How much money is it?
$65,090.56 to reconcile units in original proposal and close out to the contract. We had some work that was scheduled to be done, was not going to be done, which is the driveway, the blacktop. And I don't have it with me right now. What do I have? I'll think of it in a second.
Would you like me to?
Yeah, go ahead.
It's quite a few things. There's just about 15 pages of different things. Some of it is related to, it looks like it's related to prevailing wages. It says entrance drawings, phase 2, sheets 1 and 2, ADA ramp, proposal categories. I don't know, it's this whole big thing from Gordon. Did you you have it there, Tyler?
Which page is it? Keep going?
Yeah.
See it right here, gutters, downspouts,
Okay.
rotted wall repair.
It's a whole bunch of little odds and end things.
Yes, yeah, that's what I was wondering, whether it was that
Yeah, I'm sorry.
rotted out wall. Okay,
There was work that revised to the front steps,
all right,
right?
yep.
And, all right, so that would be that would be it, that would close out the contract with $65,000.
Okay,
All right, sorry about that, Tyler. All right, we good?
yep.
All right, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye, okay, thank you. The last item for old business is to reschedule the public hearing for the video conferencing. I need a motion and a second to reschedule the public hearing that was scheduled to be held on August 4th to entertain public comment on introductory local law 1 of 2022 entitled Video Conferencing to be held on August 11th at 5 p.m.
I'll make a motion.
I'll second.
Okay. Any other discussion? Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye, motion passed. Okay, next is the new business. We have the first topic is the remote working policy. On March 17, 2020, an emergency declaration was issued relating to the COVID-19 pandemic. At that time, the town entered an era which was unimaginable, and we all worked through the challenges that were thrown at us. One solution during that period was remote working to ensure that government operations continue without interruption. Local government needs to be connected to their residents, and it is a duty to listen, answer, and provide transparency. The town has reviewed employee policies, and the subject of employees that are continuing to work remote needs to be addressed. The board has discussed this issue, and the time has come that remote working is no longer necessary, and all employees should be required to work in person effective immediately. I need a motion and a second to no longer permit employees to work remotely effective immediately.
Make a motion.
Second.
Okay, any discussion? Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, motion passed. I just want to also remind the board that all department heads within the town received a letter indicating that this was something that was going to be introduced tonight, discussed, and voted on. So all departments were told. Okay, thank you. The next item is renewal of the energy rate lock-in. The current lock-in contract that the town has for energy rates will expire on September 1st, 2022. Our consultant, M&R Energy, has prepared a bid for the board to review. Based on the results provided, they are recommending the town sign a 27-month contract with Constellation at a lock-in rate of 0.12668 per kilowatt hour.
Have we got any other bids? Any other?
We do, and this
have we
is,
talked
this,
to anybody else?
There were
yes,
4.
there were 4, and this is the lowest.
You want me to read them, Tyler?
Sure.
The lowest was Constellation. They were the only ones who would give us a 27-month contract, which was 0.12668. The next was from Direct Energy at 0.13895. Engie, which is the current company we use, was 0.13802. Those are all for 24 months. Hudson Energy for 0.14700, and Smartest Energy for 0.13955. Did you explain the blending?
Right. Well, with the blend, what that says is within any time within the 27 months with this contract, we can discuss if the
Rates decrease.
the rates come down, we can at that point in time renegotiate, and they will blend it. So if it drops down, for example, right now it's at 12668. Let's say 126. Let's say it went down to 90. We would then cut it in half, and that would be a blend. And there is no, how many times can this be done through the 27-month contract? As many times as we choose to do it as it goes down. So that's why the reason why for the 27 and not 24 is because the 24 was actually, higher than that 1.3. So that's
Tom,
why.
will that do that automatically? Or
No,
we have to keep
no.
an eye on that?
They will contact us, and we'll keep an eye on it too. We're going to get a monthly report. Right, so that's why we accepted the blend as part of it. Just so everybody knows too, the rate that was previously locked in was 0.067. So we're going from 0.067 to 126.
What is
Almost
Orange
double.
and Rockland's rate?
Orange and Rockland was was above. They weren't even in. Didn't even make the top 4. All right. The consultant stated the energy markets have not seen this extreme volatility in over a decade, and server factors are driving the prices higher in the Hudson Valley, one of which is the closure of Indian Point nuclear power plant in April 2021. That was part of the conversation. Myself and Laura in the office, in the town supervisor office, we had a conference call, and that was one of the main driving factors when Indian Point was closed. All right, so with that being said, I need a motion and a second to authorize to sign the 27-month contract as recommended by our energy consultant.
Make a motion.
I'll second.
Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion passed. Okay. Department reports, committee minutes, supervisor's report. Desiree, could you read the supervisors, please?
The June 2022 Supervisor's Report has receipts totaling $144,622.59 and disbursements totaling $1,618,914.62.
Okay, I need a motion and a second to approve the report as read.
Make a motion.
Second?
Tim and Tyler. All right. Any other discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion passed. Thank you. Okay, now, I'm also in receipt of the town clerk's report for June 2022, the animal control report, the police communications report, the buildings and grounds report, Parks and Recreation Committee minutes for June 21st, 2022, the police commissioner minutes, library director report, April, May, and June, library board minutes, beautification committee minutes, and budget versus actual. All right, thank you for those. Okay, now we're going to open up to public comment in the only row we have tonight. Do we have anybody like to get up?
Good evening, everyone. Brandon Calori. Although I wasn't able to attend the last meeting, I did watch it on video, and I wanted to thank everybody for the support of the First Responders Day. It was a great day. Tim, you have a very wild crew over there, and I enjoyed watching every minute of it. It was awesome. A couple of things. August 13th is the pool blast. We have that coming up, and we have a tentative working on getting a camp out together up at the Res for August 27th. We are looking for volunteers for that. So if anyone is interested in helping out, we'd appreciate it. You can contact the Parks Department or just come to a meeting held the third Tuesday of every month at 7 p.m. at the Town Hall. That's all I got. Thank you.
Thanks, Brandon. Anybody?
Sure.
No, you're
Yeah,
up. Public, you're up.
Yeah.
Go right ahead.
Hold on, to get my notes. Okay, so from our director, she said, "We're happy to report that we have had record-breaking attendance so far this year for the summer reading program. She wants to thank the Senior Center and the Parks Department. We've been using your spaces because we've had so many people attending, we can't fit in our buildings. She also wants to thank the teen volunteers. We have a lot of them this year. They've been helping every day. She said we could not be doing this without you. We're finishing up Boat Week with a movie showing of Moana tomorrow. Moana will be visiting Central Valley Library for a story time. Next week is Shark Week, kicking off with Baby Shark Party for babies, toddlers, and preschoolers. An afternoon program, What Sharp Teeth You Have, on Wednesday. And she asked, please check out our online calendar for more. And then we're going to be heading in to the last week of summer reading program. That theme is Beach Week. That's it.
Thank you, Sam.
Thank you. Joe?
Just report everything is going fantastic in both parks. Camp is going well. The only thing I don't know if everybody saw the email today, but Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, we'll be opening the pool up at 10 o'clock in the morning from 10 to 8 because it's going to be even hotter than it was today for the rest of the weekend. So just letting you know, we'll be down there, and hopefully everybody comes down, takes a dip, and cools off. Any questions from anybody?
Thanks, Joe.
Okay.
No. Oh, you know what? I just thought of it, Joe. Could you just come back up?
I'm surprised you didn't wait for him to sit down.
No,
Yeah, you
I wanted. I wait. I would rather it come from you, Joe. Can you speak to what we're planning on doing this weekend at the rec
The
building?
rec building, we're going to open up the rec building for a cooling station. We're going to put that out tomorrow. We'll put, waters up there and stuff, and the air conditioner will be on in case anybody needs it. Their air conditioner goes or something like that. But the rec center will be open this weekend for a cooling station if anybody needs it.
What's the time frame, Joe?
We get up there at 6 in the morning, we'll have it open by 8 o'clock, and it'll be open until 8 o'clock at night.
8 o'clock.
So that's when security goes home.
So in the past, Joe, just in case there are some residents here or somebody that doesn't have air conditioning or something that may need it, that's what we'll have water there and things for
And
everybody.
just in case the lights do go out somehow, the electricity, we have a generator up there, so we'll probably be able, it could double duty as, people need a place to hang out because their house is hot because there's no electricity. So we'll be prepared. So they will be open up, like I said, Saturday and Sunday up there. So
Thanks, Joe. Thank you.
The libraries are cooling stations too.
First,
You're not open on Sundays, though, right?
not on,
No, whatever I don't know what they are, the library hours, regular library hours.
so on Saturday, the regular library hours, I believe, are 9 to 2 at Central Valley. So there'll be a cooling station. Saturday. That's open. Well, you know what? When Joe puts it out tomorrow, right? Joe will also, yeah, and we'll mention that and also to both libraries. Right. Okay. Great. Okay. Go ahead. You come on up. Rachel, come on up. Come on up. Yeah. Thank you.
Hi, good evening. Rachel Bruce, Highland Mills. I just wanted to say that I just looked. The library hours on this coming Saturday are 9 to 2 at both Highland Mills and Central Valley, and they're closed on Sunday, just because people were wondering. So
Thank you very much.
thank you.
Good. Okay, Maria, do you have anything for the Beautification Committee tonight? Okay. Come on.
Maria Hunter, Beautification Committee. We had our meeting in June. As you stated earlier, with the budget modification, beautification is transferring money over to the dog park of $15,000. I am also working with two of the sergeants at the police station. We're trying a project that's being talked about, so when we have more information, I'll bring that to the board. But in front of the courthouse, I want to thank the Buildings and Grounds for helping to put the mulch out there. We got the poison ivy out of the evergreen tree,
right.
and we got the plants growing. So the front of the courthouse looks really good, and I want to thank everyone for being there. And it was an honor to listen to everyone who spoke about Judge Kelman. He was my 7th grade phys ed teacher in 1972, and
I wasn't born
he was
yet.
1972. I'm
I
proud of
wasn't
my-
born yet.
I know you weren't. Be quiet. He was a great man, and I'm grateful that we acknowledged him for the courthouse and naming it for him. I mean, he did great things other than just being a judge. He was great with the students in the school system. He was always there. He also refereed our football games, and he was always there with the children. So he was a great person. So I appreciate that. Other than that, I don't think we have-
Maria, that's why I wanted you to come up, because myself, two board members, Tim Finnegan, Kate Luciano, and myself, we were there for the dedication. James Goofus
Yep.
came by, and because of the $300,000 grant that he was able to secure, and all the work that was done with the Buildings and Grounds and everyone, but I just wanted to thank the Beautification Committee too, because, it really looked beautiful, and I'm glad the poison ivy was removed, because the year before, I got some of that poison ivy.
I know you did. That's why I
Right.
made sure that it was taken out
Yeah.
completely, so that you and Bob wouldn't get it again.
Right.
Thank
So that was
you.
good. Thank you. All right. I think that's it for the department heads.
Hi.
And we also have Desiree. Go ahead.
So there's another election. I know you're all tired of me talking about it, but August 23rd, there will be an election, a primary election for a Democratic primary election. I believe it's just for Congress. There will only be one polling place. I say it again. There will only be one polling place. So all the Democrats in the town of Woodbury will all vote at the Central Valley Firehouse, 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. You will not vote at the senior center. You will not vote at the church gymnasium. You will only vote at the Central Valley Firehouse. So please spread the word. let everybody know. Hopefully there's a nice turnout. Probably won't be because it's August, but let's hope there will be. So August 23rd, Central Valley Firehouse only, and only Democrats. Thank you.
All right, thank you. And we'll move on to board member comments. We'll go start with Tim. Take your time, Tim. Take it nice and slow.
No, I gotta go see.
No.
I gotta drive.
Nothing. Every,
Oh, come on.
I don't know. It's good summer. Everybody go to the pool.
I forgot. Why don't we go back to Joe? Joe, do you have anything for us?
No comments. No comments.
Kate?
I just wanted to say that it was absolutely a beautiful opening of the courthouse, and it was really nice to meet Judge Kellerman's daughter. And I can see that she was, very honored to see that that was done for him. So I didn't know him, but, I think everybody together did a great job with the courthouse, and it's nice to see it, up and running. So that's it.
Tyler?
I got nothing today. We're on summer hours.
Oh my God.
Okay, I'll just, real quick, I just want to thank everyone that's working this summer for us at the parks, and both the pool and the res, it's going great. The camp is really going really well. The kids are excited. I'm seeing them every morning also, and it's just great to see that. Again, just to add to what Kate said, I was fortunate enough to know Judge Kelman and his family, and I was their neighbor for a few years, and it's really special that we did that, and it just says what kind of a community we are, and that was terrific. So that's all we have to say. Everybody be safe for the rest of the month, and we'll see everybody. Okay, thank you for that reminder. On social media, we saw just before the meeting, there's going to be an ice cream special on August 7th between 12:15 and 2:15 at the St. Pat's Gym, and that is the fundraiser for the Wreaths across America. So I think August 7th, that would be a big hit. We're going to have the ice cream Sunday. I think they're making Sundays, right? And her name that's Lisa.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you know? You knew about that, right?
Yeah, I saw it come up.
You wanna add a little bit?
$15 a person. I didn't get to really read it that much. Thank you.
Yeah, it's on social media, so I just want everybody to make note of that for August 7th.
Yeah.
All right, so with that being said, I'll take a motion to adjourn, so we can move into our Police Commission meeting.
I'll make a motion.
I'll second.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
All right, thank you.